'Tis the season to be podcasting. Stay inside with a warm beverage and a hot microphone. If you're interested, Spotify can help you out. They've got a platform that lets you make one, distribute it, and earn money all in one place for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or computer. So you've already got the equipment necessary to start recording today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify, Apple, Google, and everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify. And when you want to take conversations with your fans to the next level, Q&A and polls are an excellent way to get them talking. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. Best of all, it's completely free. I switched Dorky Geeky Nerdy over to Spotify for Podcasters, and I haven't regretted it. The analytics are fantastic, and the new tools for hosting and updating the feed are way more than I could do self-hosting. Now, it's your turn. Head to podcasters.spotify.com and read all about it. Then, let me know what you're podcasting all about. Greetings, y'all. Welcome to the Dorky Geeky Nerdy Trivia Podcast. This is episode 164, and I'm your host, Brian Rollins. This week, we're heading down south to the state of Georgia. Just like always, it's 3 rounds of 10 questions each. If you need rules or scorecards, visit the show's website, dorkygeekynerdy.com. Also, swing by and just say howdy. I think that covers the basics, so let's just get started. The Dorky Round. Number 1. What soft drink was invented in Georgia in 1886? Coca-Cola. The company is still headquartered there. Number 2. What civil rights leader was born in Georgia on January 15th, 1929? Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Number 3. What is the capital of Georgia? Atlanta. Number 4. Before his Georgia on My Mind became the state song, what artist was banned from performing in Georgia? Ray Charles. Number 5. What 1936 Margaret Mitchell novel set in and around Atlanta was adapted into a 1939 film? Gone with the Wind. Number 6. The entirety of Georgia's southern border is with what U.S. state? Florida. Number 7. Augusta, Georgia hosts what annual golf tournament? The Masters. Number 8. What is Georgia's fruity nickname? It's the Peach State. Number 9. What NFL team calls Atlanta home? The Atlanta Falcons. Number 10. What AMC zombie show takes place in and is filmed in Atlanta? The Walking Dead. The Geeky Round. Number 1. Which Olympics were hosted in Atlanta? The 1996 Summer Games. Number 2. Ironically, marble from Georgia was used to build what iconic DC landmark in 1922? The Lincoln Memorial. Number 3. What Atlanta-born alternative band had a huge hit with Losing My Religion? REM. Number 4. In terms of population, what is the second largest city in Georgia? Columbus. Number 5. How many U.S. presidents have been born in Georgia? Just one, Jimmy Carter. Number 6. Despite being set in Georgia, what action comedy starring an orange Dodge Charger and some other people only filmed the first 5 episodes there? The Dukes of Hazzard. Number 7. What canine breed is the mascot for the University of Georgia? The Bulldog. Number 8. Ted Turner and Reese Schoenfeld founded what cable channel in 1980? CNN. Number 9. What public health agency is headquartered in Atlanta? The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, also known as the CDC. Number 10. A lot of architecture throughout Georgia is referred to as antebellum. What does that mean? It's Latin for before the war, specifically before the Civil War. The Nerdy Round. Number 1. Who is Georgia named after? King George II of England. Number 2. Other than In God We Trust, what 4 words appear on the Georgia flag? Constitution, wisdom, justice, and moderation. Number 3. Who invented the cotton gin in 1793? Eli Whitney. Number 4. Of the states east of the Mississippi River, where does Georgia rank in terms of landmass? It's the largest of all the states east of the Mississippi. Number 5. General Sherman spared what Georgia city as a Christmas present to President Lincoln? Savannah, Georgia. Number 6. What Alice Randall novel is a retelling of the events in Gone with the Wind from a slave's perspective? The Wind Done Gone. Number 7. Georgia borders how many other U.S. states? Five. Number 8. Before going into politics, Jimmy Carter was a farmer growing what crop? Peanuts. Number 9. What cable network, based in Atlanta, launched in 1992 with the short Rhapsody Rabbit? Cartoon Network. Number 10. The world's largest infantry training facility is located where in Georgia? Fort Benning. And that's it for Georgia. I've been there during a very hot time of year, but I'd love to go back at some point when I'm not melting. We'll be back again next week for more trivia fun. Here's a clue to tide you over. Which U.S. state is made up of 90% forests? Could it be a big state that doesn't have a lot of people, or a smaller state that's just covered in trees? We'll find out next Wednesday. This has been episode 164 of the Dorky Geeky Nerdy Trivia Podcast. The music has been by Jason Shaw at audionautics.com. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, or thevoicesinmyhead.com. Thanks for listening.